in welcoming His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here in Cape Town this evening. South Africa is a country of immense natural beauty and remarkable biodiversity. It is also a country that plays a crucial role in the global conservation effort. Unfortunately, the troubling reality that we face is that our planet's natural systems are rapidly approaching an irreversible tipping point, driven by unprecedented nature loss and climate change. Since 1970, we have witnessed a staggering 73% decline in the average size of global wildlife populations. That figure alone highlights the fragility of our ecosystems and the urgency of our mission. The illegal wildlife trade is a key driver of this decline, putting countless species at risk. It is a far-reaching problem that also undermines security and governance worldwide. Beyond its impact on nature, it fuels organized crime, and it often entangled with other illicit activities like drug smuggling, arms trafficking, and human exploitation. The growth of these criminal networks fosters environments where violence against law enforcement and conservationists becomes commonplace. And crucially, this crisis is not confined to any one region. The ripple effects are profound for us all. The overexploitation of nature, catalyzed by the illegal wildlife trade, is a major contributor to biodiversity loss. Without nature and healthy ecosystems, there is no guarantee of food security, no guarantee of clean water, and no guarantee of prosperous economy. This is a significant and complex challenge, one that varies across regions but remains deeply interconnected on a global scale. It demands collective responsibility across borders and industries, as articulated by world leaders at the recent UN Biodiversity Conference in Colombia. Since its creation a decade ago, United for Wildlife has become a catalyst for this kind of collaboration. It has grown into a global movement, uniting over 400 partners across 6 continents. I am proud of what we have achieved together, and I'm delighted to see so many of the people who have been key to our success gathered here in Cape Town for this summit. It is a testament to the power of partnership, bringing together law enforcement, financial institutions, transport networks, and conservationists to combat this global challenge. In the last 10 years, United for Wildlife has driven significant results supporting operations on the ground. Our partnerships with the UNODC, Interpol, and the Financial Action Task Force have been instrumental in disrupting the financial flows that sustain wildlife crime, making it harder for traffickers to profit from their destructive activities. Today, I can say with confidence that the fight against the illegal wildlife trade is no longer a fringe issue, like it felt in 2014. It has become a priority for global leaders and a focus for many of the world's largest businesses. We have seen key markets for illegal wildlife products close in the last decade, starting with the US, followed by the UK, Singapore, and China. We have seen laws strengthened, vital UN resolutions agreed, and a growing understanding of the global effort needed to combat this crisis. While these international achievements are crucial, we must also recognize the people on the front lines, the rangers, the indigenous peoples, and the local communities who are the guardians of our planet's most precious resources. Rangers are fundamental if we are to meet our global conservation targets for 2030 and prevent the dangerous tipping points that threaten our planet. These people do far more than protect wildlife. they are educators, they are community supporters, and they help regulate the sustainable use of natural resources. We've just heard about the remarkable work of two exceptional rangers who embody the dedication of many conservation heroes worldwide. They have successfully fostered community engagement and integrated traditional with contemporary conservation practices. Yet far too often, they lack sufficient support, with rangers in particular facing inadequate pay and protection. This has come into even sharper focus over the past 2 years, following the murder of Anton Mzimba here in South Africa. Anton was assassinated in his home for doing his job, protecting the incredible biodiversity of this country. And globally, 1,400 rangers have been killed in the past decade. We cannot protect our planet without a well-supported workforce. Currently, fewer than 300,000 rangers are working globally, but estimates suggest we need 5 times that to properly meet our conservation commitments. That is why I'm proud to announce that United for Wildlife, in collaboration with the Game Rangers Association of Africa and Tusk Trust, is launching a new life insurance product specifically designed for rangers across Africa. This initiative aims to ensure that rangers receive much-needed life insurance cover, giving them and their families reassurance that they are protected for the dangerous job they do. It'll be led by those who protect nature, for those who protect nature, with a focus on setting best practices. A leadership council of experienced rangers will guide this initiative, ensuring that it remains rooted in the needs and experiences of those on the front lines. I'm delighted that through this initiative, United for Wildlife is joining forces with other organizations, such as the Universal Ranger Support Alliance, the International Ranger Federation, to strengthen this crucial work. A strong and supportive frontline is essential to ending the illegal wildlife trade. But our efforts cannot stop there. We must adopt a holistic approach, understanding the social, economic, and environmental factors that drive this trade. We must work closely with local communities, ensuring that they are at the heart of conservation solutions. South Africa offers valuable lessons to us all in this regard. The South African government's new visionary biodiversity policy, shaped through extensive public consultation, embraces a duty of care towards all aspects of biodiversity, ensuring that both people and nature can thrive. It rightly acknowledges that conservation cannot succeed without the support of the people living alongside wildlife. Many African nations are leading the way in safeguarding our natural world. The approaches developed here can serve as a model for others facing similar challenges elsewhere. What happens over the next 5 years, especially in relation to stopping the illegal wildlife trade, is crucial for the future of life on Earth. The urgency is palpable as entire parts of the species chain are being removed. As we look to 2030 and beyond, we have the power and opportunity to change the trajectory. While the challenge may still be complex, the path is now clearer. We must strengthen our networks, support those on the front lines, and adopt innovative, community-focused conservation strategies. Let's build on our progress, committing to effective policies, deeper partnerships, and more funding. In doing so, we can create a future where people and nature flourish. A future where the illegal wildlife trade is a thing of the past and our natural world is protected. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness, for sharing your thoughts. The urgency is palpable.